Hey, Scruffy. I'm a little early. I didn't know if you're going to be here. But, I'm only 10 minutes early. I thought it was closer to 20 minutes early. So yeah, it's a lot cooler today. Really nice weather. Really needed that reprieve from the heat. So without the AC, the house has been awful. So you ready for dinner? You know, it's a little early. So I'm feeding you later. So we're about 10 minutes before our normal time, but I've been probably about 15 minutes late consistently for the past week or so. So it's like 25 minutes early. Yeah. You seem ready. Got some meows today. Okay. Kneel down. Food on the table. Get the glove. Sit in the chair. Yeah, Scruffy's ready. So yeah, we got a really nice break in the heat today. It was supposed to be cooler today, but not this cool. It was supposed to be similar, more closer to yesterday. I think it was a tad bit cooler than yesterday, but it's supposed to be kind of hot, but manageable hot. So theoretically, if there were a beach nearby, it'd probably be really good beach weather. But yeah, no beach nearby. Too bad. But anyway, yeah, it actually got much cooler than that. So yeah, the weather is actually really nice today. And I really needed that since the AC's out and I've got an electrical problem and can't cool down the house anymore. So I left the windows open all night, and yeah, the house was finally cool this morning. And since it didn't heat up a ridiculous amount today, yeah, the house is actually still reasonable today. So you really need that. Really need that reprieve there. So I actually got, I think, a reasonable amount of sleep last night since it was actually cooling down a little bit last night. It will be even better tonight since it was cooler today. So I reached out to the electrician who was no-show yesterday, giving him one more chance to reschedule. So fortunately, so he basically said he's available, I think 5 days from now. So I said okay, but this time you better mean it. So I think it's possible he was trying to squeeze me in yesterday, and so that's why he didn't show. So this time I think, so I'm hoping it's he's actually penciled in an actual time for me. So we'll see. I'm not going to cut him a lot of slack, so this is his last chance. Otherwise I'm going to go back to probably my other guy, but yeah, he's probably still weeks out. I'm tempted to try to book him in advance, and then if the guy does show up in 5 days, then cancel my main guy. But I don't I don't know if that's fair to that guy. So I don't know if I want to do that. Think about it. Yeah, Scruffy likes the chin rub there. Or, yeah, chin rub. Headbutt. So I went out for a bike ride today. I went a little earlier, just a tad bit earlier. That's why I'm a little early to dinner. So I felt like, yeah, the weather's nice. I don't feel like I need to wait so long, and I was kind of eager to get out. Scruffy doing? Looks defensive. Looks like Scruffy's about to pounce. So, on my bike ride, I encountered, sadly, a roadkill cat. So there was it was really sad. I think it was horribly reckless. So the cat was in the center of a residential road right next to a school, so it's a residential school zone. So there's no reason for a car going very fast in that zone. So unless the cat ran right out in front of the car while it was moving slowly, there was no reason they should have hit a cat. And it looks like they hit this cat really badly. It was the only saving grace, I think, is the cat probably died almost instantly. The cat was in kind of the center of the road. The whole body was crushed. Looked like it was run over probably by one or both tires. The head was intact, but the entire body behind it was flat. They're mostly flat, and I think the eyes might have been open. It's pretty gruesome, and yeah, I kind of doubt that anyone even stopped. Probably just hit the cat and kept going, and they're probably going pretty fast. Because I can't imagine, I mean, it's possible a cat ran right in front of the car, but I kind of doubt it. I think the car was being reckless in a school residential zone, and there's no reason they should have hit that cat. So I don't know how long it was there. It looked like didn't look that fresh, but it was. I'm gonna guess it's probably from earlier today. But yeah, the vultures haven't come yet. Although I think the insects were on it. So it was really sad. So don't know if it was somebody's pet or stray or feral. Hard to say. I didn't look that carefully, but I didn't notice any collar or anything. But yeah, it was a pretty gruesome sight. Scruffy grabbed the glove there. So I noticed it just because it was in the center of the road where I'm biking. So I'm off to the side, so I didn't have to move around it or anything. But I can. So sometimes I don't take the same route coming and going. It depends on traffic and stoplights and various things that may make my route more interesting or more convenient. But yeah, this time I just so happened to come and go the same way, so I saw the cat both directions. The first time I actually wasn't sure if it was a cat or a dog because I couldn't see the head. But when I came back on the other side of the road, I could see the head. It was a grayish cat. Okay, Scruffy, I'll get you your food. Stretching. See, I'm gonna brush his butt a little bit. It's a little off to the side, not exactly his butt, but he has long fur everywhere, so I noticed there's a little bit of fur like here. It's like right next to his butt. It's a little long, so it seems like it could get matted if I don't brush it. Although, yeah, we're now in the season where this should be shorter, not longer. A few more months before the fur is going to get long again. So lunch, yeah, it's pretty conventional. I think, oh yeah, I actually, so I moved the golf balls near the end of his meal so he could get to the last of the kibble, so, and he kind of ran away and then came back for that, but that meant he didn't have to, I didn't have to leave kibble for him to pick up after I go back inside. Hi, Scruffy. How you doing? Earlier to lunch today. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot cooler today. It's actually going to be nice today, I think. The house has finally cooled down. So it's giving me a reprieve from the broken AC. Damn. How come you're running under the table? Can I go around? Yep, coming back the other way. How you doing, Scruffy? They're both meowy and jittery. That's a meow. So like the headbed in the cheek rub. Okay, I think you're ready for food, huh? Tonight's dinner is a fresh can of hearty cuts with real chicken and beef, kibble, and rotisserie chicken scraps. So I saw more people today at the park where I was biking. Makes sense since the weather was cooler. Although the vehicle entrance is still closed, so it's overall still pretty empty. The 2 days ago when I went, yeah, there were even fewer people because it was hotter. But I remember there were two guys running together, and they were ahead of me when I was entering the park. Everything's uphill. And so it took me forever to catch up with them. And then I overtook them eventually. And then we entered there's a really steep incline a little bit further. And so they actually passed me again while I was, going up the steep incline on my bike. And yeah, they had such a good running pace that I actually never caught up with them again. I could see them ahead of me, but I couldn't catch up with them. So the whole thing's uphill, so for very steep grades, yeah, people will easily outrun me. But a lot of this was actually only a slight upgrade, a slight grade, and usually I can overtake people. But yeah, I never caught up with these guys, and basically was going about the same speed at best. And yeah, I did this for quite a while, and then there was a fork in the road, and I probably would have overtaken them again, except yeah, they went one way, I went the other way. So, but then we re-merged, but they were coming down a steep decline, so they were actually picking up some speed, and they got in front of me again, and then we forked again, and so I never had a chance to catch up with them again. But yeah, they were making me feel bad. Wow, I'm really slow. So Scruffy left a good deal of food. Less than yesterday. Okay, folks, I'm gonna leave it on the plate and go in. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Water. Okay, going in.